Good morning, children. Sai Ram. Today, in writing skills, we will do informal letter. So, let's start. What is an informal letter? An informal letter is also referred to as a friendly letter. It is a personal letter written to friends or relatives. It is written in personal fashion. Why do we write informal letters? Informal letters we write for giving message or for getting message, getting news from anybody, or for giving advice. Suppose your brother or your sister or your friend, if they are not studying and you want to give them advice that you should study, okay, it will be good for your future, like that. Or suppose if your friend or your brother or sister have got some prize in elocution, sports, okay, or chess, so you want to congratulate your friend or siblings. Sometimes if you want to go for any course, you want to take up some course and you want particular information from your elder brother or your uncle or anybody, you write informal letter. Okay, so the letter can be used for some reasons like conveying message, news, giving advice, congratulate recipient, request information, asking question, etc. It is a personal letter written to whom you are familiar with, like friends, siblings, parents, or any other close ones. So siblings means your brother or sister. Then here one can afford to be friendly and make use of personal or emotional tone. Let's see the format of an informal letter. So you have to remember that we have to write everything to the left hand side of the paper. Okay, so first comes the address, then date, then greeting or salutation, then you have the body of the letter. The body of the letter consists of 3 important points, that is introductory paragraph, then main body, and then conclusion. And next you have subscription, and the last signature. So everything should be on the left hand side, children. Now each point we will see in detail. First is address. The first thing to write is your address, that is the address of the writer, basically the sender's address. So you are writing the letter, so you are sender, right? So your address you have to write first. The address should be accurate and complete. It should be correct. If the recipient of the letter is in another country, do not forget to write your country's name as well as in the address. The next important point after address is date. So next, just below the address, we write the date. This allows the reader to have a reference as to when the informal letter was written. He can then relate better to the contents of the letter. So, how will you write the date? The date preferably should be in expanded form. See the date. Today's date is written, children. So 29 July 2020, right? So you have to write full form. no short forms allowed, and no commas allowed. Okay, so no th, no 29th, right? So it should be only 29 July 2020. After date comes salutation or greeting. Now, if it is a friend or someone close to your age, you can greet them by their first name, like Dear Alex. So you can write your friend's name. Okay. If you are writing to your relative, like your mother, father, aunt, uncle, etc., you may greet them as such. For example, Dear Mom. But if you are writing to an elder person, someone you respect greatly, you can address them as Mr. or Mrs. You can write the surname or name. Like, say, for example, you are writing a congratulatory letter to your teacher. It can be addressed as Dear Mrs. Mary. And now the introductory paragraph. That means now when you actually begin to write the letter. So the introductory paragraph sets the tone for the whole letter. Okay. You might begin by asking the recipient about their well-being. How are you? Hope you are fine. Or you may say that you hope the letter finds you in good health and great spirits. The opening of informal letters should be casual and comforting. It must not be formal and direct as in business letters. Now come to the body part of the letter. The letter overall should maintain a friendly tone, but you have to adjust the language and the wordings according to who you are writing to. With a friend, you can afford to be very casual even. But if you are writing to an elder relative, you must be extremely respectful and considerate. One way to determine the tonality of your letter is to remember how you talk to the person in a conversation, and then apply the same syntax and sentiments to the letter. So, the way you talk to the person, same way you will write. If it is your friend, you can be very casual, but if it is somebody, an elder relative, you have to be respectful. So, conclusion. In the conclusive paragraph, sum up the reason for writing the letter. That is, you have to summarize the letter. Say a meaningful and affectionate goodbye to the reader. And do not forget to invite the reader to write back or reply to your letter. It shows an intention to keep the conversation going. Now we come to the end part of the letter, that is subscription. Now there is no one way to sign off informal letters. Since they do not follow a strict format, you may sign off as you please. But some commonly used phrases are given here. Lots of love, yours lovingly, best wishes, kind regards. But children, when you write yours lovingly, you have to keep in mind this very important. What is that? You should not write yours. Now here, many children, they do mistake. They write apostrophe S. So that is wrong. Okay, children? And no need of writing small y. So that is also wrong. Okay? So yours lovingly, remember children, you have to write Y capital, YOURS. Okay? No apostrophe, and then lovingly L small. Pick the one that best suits the occasion, and then simply sign your name below the greeting. Now for family members, you will write your loving son or daughter or nephew or niece, and then you can write yours affectionately, but no apostrophe, children. Okay? And for friends, you can write yours lovingly. Then signature, you write XYZ or name as per the question. So you should never write your actual name. Many times in the exam you will find that name will be given, so you have to write that name what is given, not your actual name, or you can write XYZ. Now for writing informal letter, you have to remember some important tips. Make sure you double check for grammatical accuracy and spellings. They carry marks. So don't be in a hurry to write your paper. Okay? So after writing the letter, check for any grammatical error you have done or any spelling mistakes you have done. The next important thing is you have to leave a line between paragraphs to make it look neat. That is very important for any writing skill. After every paragraph you have to leave one line. And presentation is very important. So I have an example for you. The question is given here. Write a letter to your friend inviting him or her to attend your birthday party. Now see the address, children. The address, if it is not given in the exam, you can write your own. Okay? Here, Lakeview Apartment, Lajpat Nagar, New Delhi, and then you have the PIN number and then date. Okay? So for address, you have to remember that you have to write your home address very correctly. Okay? You can write the house number and then your building name and then your area and the city, right? But see the date, children, no th and no comma, and then you have to leave one line and write the next important point, that is salutation. So dear Vinay, so here that means you are writing to your friend. Okay? It's been a long time. How are you, my dear friend? Hope you are fine. I have received all your letters and thanks a ton for sending them. I love them all. So here you finish the first para and then leave a line. I would like to share that my father is organizing a birthday bash. I am pleased to invite you to my birthday party on the 25th of August 2020. No party is complete without you. You need to book your tickets in advance and do come early. Bring your brother Arjun along with you. It will be great fun. And then after that, leave one line. Hope uncle, aunt is doing well. My regards to them. See you soon. Again, leave one line. Yours lovingly, XYZ. Children, I hope you have understood what is the format and how to write an informal letter. Now I have a homework for you. This you will be writing it in your composition notebook. Write a letter to your friend Rudra or Rashi inviting him or her to spend the Diwali vacation at your place. With this, we come to the end of the session.
Goodbye. Take care.